Alright, so here are my face products that I'm trying to get rid of. Yeah. First comes a makeup base. This is the L'Oreal Moist Up True Match. Bought it at the sale. It's apparently for dry skin, which I definitely don't have. Then I have my two ZA powder foundation. One is in the whitening range in 21, and this is the two-way foundation in 22. Now the two-way foundation is actually my first foundation, so it's 2 to 3 years old, and I've majorly hit pan, and I really want to finish it because it's so old. It's actually a bit light for me, and the 21 is definitely way too light, so I'm planning to use this as the center portion of my face, and the 22 in the outer ridges, because that gives a nice contouring effect supposedly. And if it's still too, like, the lightness is still too light, I'll probably use this MAC Skin Finish Natural in medium plus. I dropped this, and this thing freaking broke on me. So now it's a race to finish this as much as I can. So yeah, oh, I plan to use this as maybe a light contouring powder. So yeah. Then I have this. This is a Franken foundation of a full bottle of MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40, too dark for me. Revlon, a full bottle of Revlon Color Stay, which is also too dark for me. 2 BRTC Jasmine Water BB Cream, which are half finished, and a little bit of moisturizer. Now the problem is that my skin is really very yellow, and since the foundations that are too dark are brownish and orange on me, even when I thin them out, there's still a very strong brown tinge. So to counter it, I use the Missha BB Boomer, which is supposedly a BB cream primer. It has a very pink tinge to it, so it helps to soften the brown look. And I can also use my Skin Food Mushroom Multi Care BB Cream as an alternative primer, because it is quite a thin and light consistency, so it doesn't look too kicked up, and it's also too pink like most BB creams, which runs pink on me and my yellow skin. And somehow, if I manage to finish all these up, I still have my Perfect Cover BB cream, which is pink but it's of medium coverage, so it's workable. And for days nights when I need to be flawless, I have my Graftobian High Def Glamour Cream in Temptress, which is a really good match for me. This gives me a flawless finish, although it does make my skin oily after a few hours. And to set all of these, I have my Missha Art Designing Powder. I don't really have much to say about this powder, just want to get rid of it. Yeah. And then my other powders include my e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder, which I carry around with me for touch-ups. And ta-da! That's pen and a very dirty sponge. So I'll be finishing this up soon. And when it's done, I have this BRTC BB Sun Pack. Looks like this. Then you open up. If I use the sponge, it's way too light, but if I dust it with a powder brush, it's okay. Like, all powders takes away shine, so I'll just try to use it as a mattifying powder. I've had this for at least a year or two, so high on the need to get rid list. For concealers, I have this. I think this is my very first concealer I ever bought, and I bought it online. My Everyday Minerals in Intensive Medium. I have a shitload of this left. And I don't really like to use it because it kicks up quite a mess when you dust it. Like, look at it. Look at it. Freak. I hope it doesn't drop on my floor. So, it is a lot left, and I'll probably use it with the powder foundations. And then I have my NARS Duo in my NARS Duo. Oh, look at all the dust. NARS Duo in Vanilla Honey, which is a bit too light for me because I bought this when I was wearing the BRTC Jasmine Water. Usually I'm an NC 25 unless I get really tan, but when I wear the BRTC Jasmine Water, it moves me to an NC 15. Yeah, that's how bad it is. So, oof, I still have a long way to go. So I'll probably use this with my liquid foundations or liquid face products. And okay, I have this, which is the NYX concealer, because somehow I was into the oh, we must use an orange based concealer to do the under eye. But seriously speaking, I don't really have bad under eyes. I just have bad eye bags. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I'll use it as an eyeshadow base or something. Yeah. And I have 2 more concealers that I bought on a sale. A lot of these are from sales that I don't ever use that much. It's the Maybelline Angel Fit Perfect Concealer. One is in 01 Light Beige and the other one is in 02 Natural Beige. Light Beige is too light for me. Natural Beige is a bit too brown for my face. So I guess I can use this with my other, I'll try to mix it around with my other foundations and blend it out and whatnot, so hopefully this will work out somehow. Finally, my blushes. I am a blush fiend, and I actually quite like cream blushes, but they only last a year and I've been buying so many blushes I didn't really get to use them. So here are my 2 Can Make cream blushes. This is in 02 and this is in 06. It looks, 02 looks quite pink, but it's actually a very sheer, shimmery, more highlight color. 06 is brown, but it's really more like a brownish orange. I actually really like 06. And I'm trying to use it up now with a brush. So I don't think I made much of a dent in it at all. And I'm going to try and use finish, because I'm quite sure they expire somewhere within this year, since cream products only last a year. Yeah. Then I have my NYX Rouge in Natural. It's a nice cream blush, but it doesn't last very long on me. So it means I can keep using it for touch-ups. Yeehaw! And if I'm somehow lazy, on those lazy days, I still have my Can Make Powder Cheek in PW05. But this looks really peach and yellow based, which I like since I have yellow skin. Woohoo! And finally, it's my Clean and Clear Oil Control Film. Yeah, it's gross. Okay, it's a full pack, so just try to finish them up. And that's all for face products, and next up will be lips.